For more on this, I'm joined in the studio by our international affairs editor, Armen Georgian. Armen, why would the Israelis carry out such an operation now?
Well, these undercover operations happen all the time, according to military analysts in Israel, and the general public only heard about this one because something went wrong. So rather than why now, perhaps the question should be why not now if this kind of thing happens regularly? And whether Israel and Hamas was moving towards some sort of easing of tensions or not, Israel still would have many reasons to carry out undercover operations. It would still need to know about Hamas's military infrastructure. It's worried about the ties between Hamas and Iran, which were restored last year. And there's also the issue of Israeli civilians who've gone missing and are now in Gaza, as well as the bodies of two Israeli soldiers who were killed in the 2014 war, and Israel is trying to get their bodies back. So plenty of intelligence-related reasons to carry out undercover operations. And
what impact is this going to have on ceasefire efforts?
It really depends what Hamas chooses to make out of this. Do they focus mostly on their image and say, look, we took out a senior Israeli officer during this incident? Does it stay on that kind of symbolic level, or does it escalate much further? If it chose to do that, then obviously Israel would pretty much have to do the same. There have been these weekly protests at the Israel-Gaza border fence, so the ingredients are there for another boiling over of tensions, but Hamas also has something to gain from a possible period of calm in which these Qatari payouts could continue to be made, because it wasn't just one block of money. There are more payouts that are scheduled. If calm prevails, that would obviously be a conducive environment to paying out more money through this Qatari deal, to pay for salaries, to pay for fuel, to pay for civilian construction projects, and so forth. And remember that since President Abbas has slashed budgets for Gaza, the territory has come under even more pressure, and of course it remains under embargo.